It's unfortunate, but the Drake and Kendrick battle has taught us certain things about certain members of our community. You might have seen them. They go to work with you. They live next door to you. They're your friends. They're your acquaintances. But the Drake stands, they've taken this to a whole nother level. It's been a year or more of them whining about Drake. I just want to give you a warning. If you are one of these men, especially men, who are still crying about Drake losing a rap battle after the Super Bowl, the Grammys, the lawsuit being thrown out, dismissed. If you're such a Drake fan, I'm just going to say you look crazy. And I just want to hold the mirror up right now to show you what you all are doing. This is a character flaw at this point. And make no mistake about it, the battle isn't between Drake fans and Kendrick fans anymore. This is between Drake fans and themselves. Because at this point, if you're still going back and forth about this with people,
Drake took a big L to the public view, to perception of the public. Drake took a big L. Or I guess they like to say he took another L. To the public view. This is a case of someone that do not care about the public view. We're seeing it in rare form. Someone that do not care to even take this lawsuit. That's why I never really talked about it. He do not care about the public perception of him. When you are dealing with over $500 million, a deal that's over $500 million. Now you messing with billions. Now you messing with money that I would not give a with what I'm dealing with, what I'm finna touch, what the company I'm in. I don't care about no fan view of me. Now, let's talk about the lawsuit. This lawsuit being dismissed. This is what I'm taking from it.
okay?
They have no reason. UMG, they have zero reason to lower that deal. They have zero reasons to say, hey, Drake, you are worth this. No, I need my 600 plus.
And the business acumen of this group is just unmatched.
This lawsuit shows me. This is me thinking.
Barely.
And I always thought this. Someone that's telling the world that I'm a P word, and I see all these
P word
mentally ill people calling me this. They are standing 10 toes behind it. And the judge, side note, and the judge said whoever believes that are not sounded-minded people.
Y'all ain't sounded-minded people. You got to use this. Understand? You got to use these. Where are these dudes coming from?
So, that judge said the same thing we've been saying to y'all. Y'all are mentally ill, stupid, depressed, or miserable. Or all just four. To believe that. But you know what this do? You know what, for me, this is my thinking. This lawsuit, it got dismissed. But for him to put this lawsuit up,
at least he can admit it got dismissed. Like, these boys got some serious issues, I'm just gonna say.
And they said, and the judge said what she said. This covers anything to happen to Drake. For anything. It could have been a Michael Jackson moment where they just lie and somebody said, hey, Drake did this to me.
Man, he's hurting himself to come up with these theories, man. I'm telling you, this dude is not like us. He's not like us.
That covers all of that. Because if that comes up again, if somebody lie and say, hey, Drake did this.
Okay.
That lawsuit come right back up. This is my theory.
Come back up.
But this is what I always thought. Why? Let me handle this. Just to make sure no bullshit happens. somebody lying, somebody Michael Jackson me, just to make sure nobody do some bullshit. Let me handle this. But also, it gives UMG zero reasoning. Now, you either gonna pay me my money or let me go. Whether I go somewhere else, in the industry that's the last thing they want Drake to do, to go independent completely. But you either give me my money or I go somewhere else. You can't devalue me now. You have zero reasoning. Zero. Give me my money. I'ma shake the tree. We don't know if this the end of it. He might got another plan up his sleeve. We don't know. But we are dealing with someone that do not give a about the perception of what he's, like I said, and I always say this.
He can't finish a thought. Like, that's a whole nother discussion about this. He can't finish his thoughts. He thinks he's making profound points, and he's just looking kind of ignorant right now.
Perception is reality. So the perception of the fans, the perception of him from the fans, yes, he took an L. He can't handle a rap battle, this, that, and the third. But when you are dealing with another tax bracket, I don't give a about how you feel.
Okay.
This is business, baby. This is business.
Yeah. But you know, what would this conversation be without OVO Mall? He's been Drake's most consistent supporter, and by this time you would think he had gotten an official OVO chain, but unfortunately it's still in the mail. Did y'all hear Canada Post was shut down for last month? Like, Canada Post has got Mall's chain stuck in the mail. Hopefully now that the strike is over, they'll send him his OVO chain, his official.
I think Drake is going to ask for something that no artist has ever asked for or received, and it's going to be very interesting to see if he receives that.
As far as money,
as far as compensation,
this is before the lawsuit.
on the lawsuit side,
absolutely. We talking upwards of $2 billion.
$2 billion.
He gonna ask for a big three. Okay,
absolutely.
I'm gonna ask for a big.
Well, if he gets look at that point, public perception. It's been real. It's been real. It's been.
I'm just saying at that point, I don't give a what Black Twitter is talking about. I'm just looking at it like people have to stop being so surface with this.
Yeah,
this is not a battle. This is a war that's about to happen.
That's a fact.
And I think that's what I want people to start talking about online. Okay, cool. If you feel like Drake is calling the cops and he's snitching and he's mad that he lost, all right, great. That's how you feel, great. What else though? This is what I'm saying. So we got to start looking at that part of it. Like, we like talking about this boss and ownership and, doing us. And okay, what I think Drake is doing is one of the biggest boss moves ever. He's directly petitioning for the biggest boss in the music business to come to the table and explain to me what exactly did y'all do on the business side of this. I need to see all of it. I don't know what people are thinking because I haven't really talked to many people about this, but it's not. I mean, the people have to know that his lawyer, his team, they're going to appeal this and take this to another level.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know if people know that. Like, this is not over with.
No, they don't know that.
I mean, should we just let it go?
No, yes. See, no.
Yes.
No.
At this point.
No. Why? But would you? If you and your team, your lawyers had things in your possession that prove what you're saying is correct.
But why wouldn't, and I'm not saying that.
Just so the record shows, no new information in an appeal will be brought to the forefront in this case, in the case of an appeal. And that's why a lot of people that have law degrees, that are practicing attorneys are saying it wouldn't be a good idea for Drake to prolong this process. But OVO Mall knows exactly what Drake is about to do in his next legal moves. So as long as he listens to Mall, he'll be up $2 billion. Come on now.
It depends the judge, and that's why the appeal process exists. Didn't they reveal everything? Because that was also something I saw on the OVO stand side of like, nah, he purposely was trying to lose the first one so he could reveal more. And I was like, well, why wouldn't he just?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just give.
I'm not speaking to shit. I'm speaking to facts.
Yeah.
Real things. Like, I don't.
Factual.
This is not over with. I know people hear things getting dismissed, but like there's a whole nother level that I believe this is getting ready to go to. I don't think this is over. It's definitely not over here.
Yeah, I mean, I see the side of even people just being objective and aren't on this like weird divider stand line of like, hey Drake, the more you do this, the more like you're adding more of like this mystique, and you're making Not Like Us the greatest battle record of all time the more you do things post the battle. Right. Like you're putting more allure to it. Like I'm sure Not Like Us.
What Kendrick say, he was whooping feet. This is a whole nother level of ass whooping that we've ever seen in hip hop. The fact that he hit Drake so hard that his fans are fucked up. I've never seen this in my life. GNX is still a great album. I don't care what anybody says. It stands as a testament to the victory. It was a victory lap after all the battle stuff happened. You know what I mean? Gave you a whole new album of music.
Because of this announcement made chart this week. Just because of the announcement. Like you're adding more allure to what this battle was with these moves. And the appeal is just going to continue that. But I also know that Drake doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
so I see both sides.
Yeah, but that's the side that people see what you just said. A lot of people don't think or speak to that.
I know like he doesn't care.
When you don't care. Two, when you know what you know, and you know what's going on, because none of us knows Drake's business with his label. We don't know his negotiation, what he was going through with the label at the time. None of us know the specifics of that. But when you know, and your lawyers know exactly what happened and what went on, when you say just let it go, no, somebody of his caliber and his level is not going to just let that go, because they know what we all do not know. They have information that none of us have.
Okay, but then I guess I would ask, if you're Drake, are you looking at good lawyers lose cases? I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but if you have all this stuff that we don't know, why did you go with that approach of the defamation lane? And the judge was clearly like, nah, this is a rap battle. No one actually believed this. You also said in one of the songs to call you, like, is this Drake's lawyers making a grave mistake in this entire thing? Like even going in that approach of going the defamation route, because clearly the judge was like, this is a rap battle. This is not a negotiation for your deal with Universal.
I think that
like the stuff they should have revealed the stuff that we don't know.
Yeah, the information that like people keep saying, there's information that the general public doesn't know. Well, I would assume that if there's information that's pertinent to this ruling or the lawsuit, it should be in the paperwork, and we all have the paperwork. So that's why it's like.
Thank you to the only voice of reason in the room, Damaris. You gotta talk them off the ledge. They don't know what to do, man. Well, this has been going on for quite a while, this lawsuit. I just want you all to heal. All of you Drake fans out there who are crying in Twitter spaces, they're having all types of issues going back and forth with people. Man, it is a mess, man. A lot of y'all need to just grow up here. I'm gonna just be honest. Because I've never seen a group of grown men cry for this long over any loss. I was like, man, have you not seen an NFL documentary or have you never played a sport? Are you just unathletic? Have you never done martial arts? Why don't you all have any honor? The fact that you keep on dragging this thing, like it's really starting to look like some form of mental illness. And I don't know, any of my mental health professionals out there, do you all have any diagnosis for the Drake sexuals? Do you have any idea what this could be? Because it's really looking like they're suffering in some way. And I feel bad for them because they didn't know this was coming. Their king could never be dethroned. But unfortunately now the king Drake has been beheaded and put on display. Hell, it was the red wedding at the OVO castle. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. So either way, I thought that was interesting. But shout out to that first guy. You are an Apollo legend. I think he got it the worst. But Maul, I just don't understand. I used to watch Joe Budden podcast when they were on there, and I thought they had some interesting takes in the industry, and I took them seriously on their perspective sometimes because they had experience in the industry, but for some reason, all of this is hogwash. This whole case got thrown out. Now you still talking about, well, this is bigger than rap. This is bigger than rap, man. You don't understand. You just don't understand. Now, I think we understand. He took an L. Get over it. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. Make sure you sign up for the Patreon. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. This is Faucette Media.